What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Call of Duty World War II supply drop weapon reviews on BlackTideTV. In today's episode, we're taking a look at the Gewehr 43 assault rifle, one of the most divisive rifles in recent COD history. A lot of players that have been collecting this weapon out of supply drops or from completing the challenge have been telling me this is the worst gun in the game. There is absolutely no way that you can use this gun. It's incredibly terrible, and when I first got the weapon, I was 100% in the same boat. I didn't understand how to use the weapon, and I was dropping off the 5 shots to kill. With a semi-automatic weapon, it blew my mind. I was raging, I was mad, and then I got to testing. And I found the secret with this weapon, and I will be sharing that secret with you today. It's going to change your entire perception of this weapon. It's going to make this weapon an absolute beast to compete with, especially in hardcore game modes, and that's why you're seeing hardcore in the gameplay today. It's the #1 game mode I would recommend this weapon for. But without further ado, the Gewehr 43 can be unlocked a number of ways. You can purchase it directly from the Quartermaster with your armory credits. It's a more reasonable weapon to purchase from the Quartermaster. The Sten is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I think it clocked in at 33,000 armory credits to purchase outright. I think the Gewehr was somewhere around 19,000 or maybe 22,000. It was a lot less than the Sten, and that's all that matters. So if you've been grinding Call of Duty World War II, you've been opening supply drops, you've been collecting armory credits, hopefully not spending too many of them here and there. And if you've been completing the contracts, the challenges every day, and you've been opening winter supply drops, getting some of those items out of the way in the Quartermaster before you go out to finish the collection, you should be able to buy this one fairly quickly, fairly easily. And of course, you can also complete the collection special contract. So you can complete 50 matches while you have that contract active, and you'll be given the rare Gewehr absolutely free, which I would definitely recommend. I would definitely recommend you go for the ranged weapons, the Gewehr 43, Sten, and GPMG over the melee weapons. It's just a better deal for you because you'll actually have something new to work on. I always feel like I'm being bogged down when I'm getting new melee weapons. I'm like, damn, I have to go and melee people again. Whereas the ranged weapons, they're actually really fun, and you can have a great time using them because they are different. And what makes the Gewehr 43 different? Well, the in-game menu will tell you this is the most balanced rifle in class. I could laugh at that all day long. I find the Gewehr very difficult to use, very difficult to master. There are some hidden gems, some info that you must uncover. You need to be informed to use this weapon to its fullest capability. However, once you are informed, which obviously that's why I'm here, and you use the weapon for a few straight games, you'll start to acquire a taste for it, and you'll find that it is a very, very powerful weapon, especially in hardcore game modes. But what makes this weapon so strange? Why is it so divisive? Why do so many people hate this weapon when they first pick it up? The shots to kill are extremely strange here. While most weapons in Call of Duty games have a step pattern where at certain ranges their damage will drop off, it'll be a 2-shot kill, drop off to a 3-shot kill, drop off to a 4-shot kill. The Gewehr has no 4-shot kill. We start off at a 3 and drop immediately drastically to a 5-shot kill. So you're sitting here spamming a semi-automatic weapon at an enemy, and it is taking you 5 shots to kill that enemy. That seems pretty absurd, especially when the majority of your gunfights, this being a semi-automatic weapon, will be in that 5-shot kill range. You are likely about to use this weapon as you would an M1A1 carbine, an M1 Gewehr, weapons that have an extremely powerful long-range damage. However, you are now getting a 5-shot kill and you're freaking out. Luckily, this is easily remedied by one of 2 attachments, though I would recommend you equip both at all times in core game modes. The first is high caliber. High caliber will reduce your shots to kill by 1 at all ranges. If you are hitting a headshot, you are getting a 2-shot kill at closer ranges, and that closer range isn't too shabby, a shorter medium range. If you're inside houses, you're going to be getting a 3-2-shot kill if you're getting headshots, and at longer ranges, you are no longer getting a 5-shot kill. If you are hitting a head, you are getting 4-shot kills, which is really, really nice. And being an accurate weapon, being a semi-automatic, it's pretty easy to hit a headshot with this weapon, and so high caliber can be really useful. However, I would mostly just use this as a placeholder until you unlock the final attachment on this weapon, which will change your life. Advanced rifling will completely knock off the 5-shot kill range. as in advanced rifling doubles the length of the 3-shot kill range to the point where I cannot find a range in the game where you are going to be having a 5-shot kill with advanced rifling. You have advanced rifling on the Gewehr, it is a 3-shot across the map, it is going to absolutely destroy anyone at any range. It's ridiculous. Advanced rifling is an absolute necessity on this weapon. I would never leave home without it. If you take anything from this video, unlock and equip advanced rifling and stop your whining. It is now among the most competitive weapons in the entire game. Not to mention the fact that you can also stack high caliber for a 2-shot headshot at any range. Of course, neither of these attachments are truly necessary in hardcore, as in hardcore this weapon is always a 1 to 2 shot kill. I would still recommend advanced rifling to knock off that 2-shot kill at longer ranges. 1-shot kill in hardcore is very, very nice. The Gewehr 43 is also the fastest firing semi-automatic weapon in the game at a rate of fire of 444 RPM, with rapid fire bumping up to 472. That is right around the max speed of your average trigger finger, and as a comparison to the M1A1, the other fastest firing semi-automatic weapon, that weapon only fires at 387 RPM, 411 with rapid fire. So it fires faster than M1A1 with rapid fire, making it much more competitive at closer ranges. However, there are significant drawbacks to the Gewehr that I haven't yet mentioned, such as the ammo consumption and magazine size. The magazine size here is a measly 10 bullets per magazine. The most accurate player in a core game mode can only get 3 kills with a single magazine. That's pretty abysmal, and extended mags will only bump you up to 15. This isn't a worry in hardcore game modes, but core game modes you are going to be reloading a lot. And that also means that you're going to be going through ammo very, very quickly. And therefore, I would recommend you use Forage or Infantry Division. I would actually really recommend Infantry Division in core game modes for a number of reasons. You're going to have the bayonet attachment for very, very close range engagements. This weapon still isn't the best against some fully automatic weapons or the M1 Garand, which can get a 2-shot kill. So you can use the bayonet in the case that someone gets too close. You've got an extra attachment. You can put on high caliber, you can put on advanced rifling and extended mags, because I would recommend extended mags. And of course, Infantry Division also gives you extra magazines, so you don't need to use Forage, and you can instead use Inconspicuous. However, in hardcore game modes, the ammo consumption rate isn't as big of a deal to you if you are being accurate, if you're not spamming the weapon too hard, and therefore I would recommend Mountain Division to stay off the radar, all that good stuff. Extended mags, you don't even necessarily need advanced rifling in hardcore game modes, but I would recommend that as well. That is going to wrap up my review of the Gewehr 43. For a final rating, I will be giving this weapon a 7 out of 10. Once you learn the little secrets, it can be a very, very competitive weapon. Try this one out with advanced rifling. Hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video. Comment below what you think of the Gewehr and the other DLC weapons. Subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.